Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and today we are hammering out yet another just Archetype breakdown video. Today we will be going into the yellow Goku GT deck. A lot of people have been buzzing about this deck. I made a silly meme relating it to Vegex earlier, and it got taken way out of proportion. But I wanted to get into this deck because it looked really fun to play, but actually once I put it together, it actually is, it's interesting, and I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about it. So I mean, as per usual, if you haven't been to the Facebook group yet, think about doing so. Excellent form of information for our game, so go there, links in the description. Also, if you haven't been to the Discord, we talk about a lot of stuff in there, a lot of cool groovy things, card games, gotchas, anime, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, links in the description for that too, so head on over if you just kind of want to see some people, meet some new people who enjoy the same card game you do. Lastly, as I've been saying for a while, still going strong, trying to reach that 1K. It will happen soon, but every little bit of support counts. So if you haven't subscribed yet, think about hitting that subscribe button. If you're watching the video, think about hitting that like button if you like it. Or I mean, if you don't like it, dislike it. Like, it's up to you, let me know. And just comment with your thoughts, because I really thrive off that. Like, not only does it boost the videos with the algorithm, just like seeing it. So, that being said, let us get into the deck list. We're going to go straight over to the screen cap because we're going to try to make this one a shorter version of what we normally already go through with these Archetype breakdowns. Here we've got the list, just in case you forgot which leader we're working with. Here we've got Son Goku. You already should know his effect. When he swings, he draws a card. If you have 2 or more energy, when a yellow battle card is revealed from the top of your deck and placed in the drop area and played by that card's skill, you can flip this card over if you draw 1 and tap 1 and reduce your life down to 5, or basically bring your, take cards in your life to your hand until you're at 5. Cool. Then you're here with SS Son Goten, the Brawler. Cool. He's at 4. See, the way this deck works, I'm sorry, I completely shot over the back leader. Awesome pose, by the way. When this card attacks, draw 2 cards and choose 1 card in your hand, place it at the top of your deck, and it gains 5,000 power. This is going to allow you to set up for your combos. Then his activate main, you just search the unison. This is kind of cool. I mean, you just add a card to your hand, but also that unison is crucial. So if it ever gets blown up, you're gonna wanna have them. And then you got activate main. Once per turn, spirit boost 1. Just reveal the top card of your deck and place it in the drop area. It's just a trigger for these effects. So because of that and the way this deck works, you're gonna have to play a whole lot of the Archetype. Like 3/5 of the deck needs to be the Archetype because you want consistent flips and consistent checks of your top cards. So you got Son Goten, the Brawler. This dude's just the normal, summon him for 1. You're going to be able to search for the unison or any one of the yellow sand cards and you cost 4 or less. Then his best effect though, activate main if your leader card is a yellow Son GT card, Son Goku GT card with 10,000 power, and you discard some hand, reveal the top card of your deck and place it in the drop area. This is going to allow you to turn on your, the moment you get to turn 2, you're going to be able to turn on your leader and awaken him using that card. Trunks the Brawler, he is one of the most pivotal combo extenders in this deck. When your leader card is yellow, reveal from the top of your deck. Yeah, they all have those self-summon effects, most of them. But the important part about this guy is that he's going to use Spirit Boost to trigger. First, when you play him, you're going to draw a card and stack any card, but then he's going to be able to use Spirit Boost to trigger that effect, starting your combo game. This guy is just a blocker. He don't really do much, but at the same time, you need to have the deck padded. Vegeta's in the gate, that's tight. Now, I personally play Son Goku Adventure into the Unknown because I feel like a lot of the times this deck leaves you at 5 life. And you not only want to not be at 5 life to be able to use your super combos and dig through your deck, but this guy's also just pressure that can help you get to a lot of places. You got Krillin, Moments Before Comeback, that's the super combo we're using here, not much to explain there. Pan, she's a blocker, she has limit 1, but she can give you critical for the turn, give your leader critical. You've got Self-Restraint, Son Goku, he costs 1, but when he gets played, you can take one of your opponent's battle cards, put put it to rest mode, and you get to draw a card and then stack a card. So he's a combo extender as well. You got the main swinger in the deck, SS4 Son Goku, the brawler. He's just for one, he's a deflect double strike, and when he comes out, he rests a card and that's KO'd, which is awesome. Then you've got Son Goku, Return of the Dragon Fist. This is the boss monster, as you guys should know, and I'll put the Archetype review or Archetype overview in the description so you guys can see that. But yeah, when this card is played, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, KO them. Cool, yeah. And then he can be brought in for 3, and Spirit Boost 2, he's going to gain dual attack, and your opponent can activate skills and battle cards at original injury cost of 7 or less from any area while his cards in battle. Kind of amazing. He just punches through. Now, we've got 4 Vegeta Prideful transformations. Because Android 18 is a +2 leader, from the moment you play her on turn 1 and use her +2 skill, this guy's going to be live. So it actually helps out early game, just being able to take pressure off your Unison, because their leader, I mean, they can kill this guy, but they're going to have to combo a card, and at that point, you know, you don't take damage from Unison and they have to lose a card to do it. Of course, just because of how this deck works, we're going to be playing Cell, Xeno, the Unspeakable Abomination. I mean, you could play any other secret rare, you could play Kai, but I don't feel like this deck is trying to get to a mid to late game, so it's Cell, Xeno for me. Now you've got Android 18 Defender of Heroes. That's just the Unison of choice here. It's the only choice. And then I play 2 Flying Nimbus, and because this deck is so, you play it on a low curve, it's kind of energy intensive. So for what it's doing. So Power of the Super Saiyan is nice because you can use its Activate Battle, and you use Activate Battle without using any energy. You just have to have one of your things that are up. So that's pretty cool. Then on top of that, that's why there's so many blockers. I mean, this deck literally is running, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blockers. And it's all because, oh, sorry, 15 blockers. And it's all because this deck really ain't trying to defend itself. So it's like 1 Kai away from getting its ish rocked. So let's go into the untapped game, and I just want to show you a couple things. We're here now. What we're gonna do first, we're gonna see who goes first, because that's really actually something you need to work on. There's certain cards you don't even want in hand if you're not going first. Okay, so I'm definitely going second. That's cool. So you want to open up with the Unison Prideful Transformation every single game, and we got one of those. Okay, and I don't even care what we see in this hand anymore. The hand's fine. We're gonna put this there. We're gonna put, we could keep both, to be honest. As long as we got the Unison, it doesn't really matter. I will put one of those back though. Wait. Okay, I was like, did I shuffle? I was like, okay, I see the chat. I did not get to shuffle. I was like, what the crap is this? Shuffle the, no, I did shuffle. Okay, my bad. I saw that and I was like, what the crap? Okay, so this hand's kind of weird, but we're gonna roll with it. So now we're going to put the life up. Cool, right? And we'll start. We'll start by drawing. This hand is utter trash. I'll say that right now. But we're gonna see what we can do. So we're gonna play this guy. I do get to go. So we're gonna play our Unison right here. She's gonna come into play with 1 counter. After coming to play with 1 counter, I'm gonna activate her +2 to look at the top of the deck. Super combo, a Nimbus. None of these cards actually really do what we want them to do. And we're not gonna be discarding from the top of the deck right now. Let's see. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to discard from the top of the deck. So I think what we are gonna have to do is simply put this down here and then pass. Well, not pass, but keep that where it is. So now we're gonna be able to swing with our leader, and that's going to draw us into the Krillin super combo, and we get to pass. So now if they play any threat, you know, we have 3 counters on this, and so you can tap that threat and then still have a blocker on board. That's pretty cool. That pretty much buys us like the following turn. So now we get to draw into the Nimbus. With what we got here, I think it's just we have to play We have to tap that. I'm going to activate the +2 here again. And hopefully we get an enabler card that we can draw. No. See. Woo! Ooh. How do I have all 3 of these cards in? Huh. Okay, so in this next mock hand, we're gonna pretend we're going first, right? So, once again, you know the cards that we need to see in the opening hand, and none of them are here. So we're going to keep this. We're gonna keep this one, and I think I just have to have 2 or more energy. Yep. So we're gonna keep one of the go 10s, and like I said, we need 18, and a prideful transformation would be very nice. I only played 3 of these, so this is kind of wild. So you're gonna kind of see, like I said, you don't open the unison and your life hurts here. So we're gonna play this. We're also going to start off the turn. I don't really want to hold on to 2 of these all game, especially when I won't be able to combo with them. So we're gonna charge 1. We're gonna tap this and unfortunately play our starter, but we got another one here, so that's fine. So we're gonna play our starter, and our starter is going to look at the top 5 and hopefully nab us an Android 18, which it does. So at least that's cool. So we're gonna get that Android 18, and we're gonna pass. The opponent is gonna be able to hit us. We're gonna get a card to hand. That's tight. Next turn, untap, draw. This will be my turn too. Now we have a couple of plays here. I guess let's play this one right here, right? After playing this one right here, I am going to tap this to play my unison. After doing that, we are going to immediately +2 her to check the top 3 of the deck. Okay. Okay. So we can definitely, I mean, we can definitely play this guy. Okay, yeah, all right, that'll work. So we're gonna end up drawing. We're gonna end up putting this into the grave. This is where you kind of have to think just a little bit. We're putting this into the grave, and then we're gonna be able to flip over and draw 1. It doesn't really matter in this case because no matter what, I think you just draw into the same cards for this particular case. But now what we're going to do, since we have 2 energy, is we're going to discard this bad boy to discard the top card of our deck. I'm just gonna draw it and put it on board. And to put him on board, we're gonna have to tap that, which is going to do his thing. So now we got Self-Restraint, Son Goku, and we're going to use his effect. So when he comes into play, I get to draw 1 card, and then I get to stack 1 card, and that'll be this Goku. And after, oopsies. No. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sorry, it doesn't matter. So after stacking that card, we're going to see that I almost got tripped up. So there will be a little bit of micromanagement, but after playing him, I will be able to go down to 5 life. So I'm going to draw 2. After drawing 2, nice prideful. Okay, after drawing 2, I'm going to be able to draw 1, untap 1. And he flips. Now I'm going to be able to start kind of making moves. We got 19. I want to swing in a proper order. So swinging with this Goku will go do things. I can swing with my leaders after that and draw 1, draw 2. The Nimbus is definitely cool, but then we get to stack 1. I'm trying to think of what one I want to stack. We can definitely just put this guy down. Because we just rested a card with this, so we'll be able to destroy a card too. After putting that down, we can activate the Spirit Boost ability and activate, Spirit Boost. So we're gonna take our top card and put it into the grave. What do you know? It's this card. So we're gonna tap that, and then we're going to be able to blow up their rest mode and then swing with this guy. So on turn 2, that's a 19k, a 20k, and then a 20k double strike. Now mind you, we also have the ability to use Prideful Transformation on something. And not only do we now have something tapped, but we also have a blocker up. So that's cool. Like even if we just end up taking the damage, at this point I wouldn't want to give up my Unison, so I probably would block if they swung towards it. But it really depends on what they did, because we at least stopped one of their major threats. Now turn 3 is generally like a massive power turn, mainly because we're about to be able to open up mad combos. I'm gonna put this guy here because we don't really need to use him like that. I'm gonna +2 the leader immediately to look at top 3. Top 3, whew, that's a vibe. So top 3 has cells now. So I'm going to just make sure that that card actually off. Oof, that's real. Yeah, okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're going to keep that there. And now we get to, actually really gross. We get to swing with, no, we get to activate Spirit Boost with our leader. Put this card in the grave, right? This card is gonna play itself. Now, when it plays itself, I get to, if my opponent has 2 more energy, which they do, I get to get critical for the turn. So now my leader is critical. After playing that, we can now swing with our leader. I can draw 2 cards, which is wonderful. After drawing 2 cards, what I'm going to do is, yeah, gain critical. I gain 5k, so I have 5k critical. It's 20k critical coming in. And then we still have cards like this to swing for 19k. We still have cards for this to swing here. And now you're looking at 3 + 3 is 6, + 4 is that, plus we have Cell Xeno on board right now. So that's kind of just how this deck is able to operate. But this is turn 2 Cell Xeno. The worst part is I didn't use any energy. So if we had just gotten the right cards sooner, this would have been a turn 2 Cell Xeno. That's the only part that's kind of annoying about this deck. But this offers a lot of really nasty kind of things, because like right here, right? Actually, I can't. I don't have 4 more energy. So that card's useless. In that case, let's just go over and see which cards we can do. We've already used our Unison once, right? So at this point, I'm just gonna play this guy. And when he's played, you get to draw 1. And after drawing 1, you get to stack 1, and I'll stack that. Then, yeah, I'm going to activate his Spirit Boost effect, taking this down in order to reveal the first card, and we're gonna play this again. And then, just like before, we're gonna draw 1 and stack 1. This helps me nada, okay? But we will be able to draw 1 and stack 1, and I can just use Spirit Boost again if I want to, but I have Prideful Transformation in hand, so I'll keep it up. But, I mean, after doing all this, we can just put all this in the graveyard. Let's see. I want to keep Prideful Transformation. I think we literally just get rid of all the onesies. But, you know, see, that's the hard part. No, we have to get rid of Prideful Transformation because I want to keep those Trunks on board. But, I mean, you can see that you have the Xeno Cell potential. It just kind of comes down, does his thing. We have Prideful Transformation still in hand. We have Nimbus still in hand. We have Power of Super Saiyan still in hand. So that's pretty tight. Maybe one more. All right, so in this game, we'd be going second. So you already know, like I said, you just need a magic couple. Prideful Transformation, Android. Oh, this is actually a very neat hand that I don't normally have access to. So what we're gonna do is put this back. We're gonna put this back. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna put this back. And we're going to shuffle. Oops, not that. We're going to shuffle. So 1, 2, 3. We have far too many of those in hand, but whatever. Put the life up, and then we will proceed. My opponent gets to do their turn 1. I get to draw. This is going to be a very, very explosive hand. We'll put this here, shake that, and then we will end up putting down the Unison. I kind of do wish. Let's see if we can grab. Let's see if we can grab real quick the prideful off the top. That would be amazing if we could +3 the prideful. Nope, but we can get the Cell Xeno. All right. What do I want? What do I want here? This is gonna be a very interesting next turn. Okay, so we're gonna swing, and that's going to get us the Cell Xeno to our hand. Next turn, I'm sure they're gonna swing with their leader at my Unison. They might even swing again. There's no reason not to, you know. But my following turn, I get to draw into cards. We have the Goku on the bottom, so we could probably keep that where it is. We have triggers here. I might lose my Unison, so I definitely don't want to play him like that. So what we're gonna do here, actually, is I'm going to put, he's a free play, but we're gonna get more. I'm gonna put Son Gohan the Brawler here, right? And after putting Son Gohan the Brawler, we are going to use this +2 to look at the top 3 cards of the deck and decide our order. The pan is actually very nice, but we can't have that be our first one. So we are going to keep this where it is, 100%. After keeping that where it is, we are going to discard the Goten. Goten will take the top card of our deck and put it to the grave. We will pay the 1 energy to put this guy on board, tap something, or blow up whatever they swung on my Unison with. And then we get to take a full 3 cards to hand. After taking a full 3 cards, that's beautiful. After taking a full 3 cards to hand, what we're going to then do is untap 1 and draw 1 and flip over. Alt face. Cool. So now that we've flipped over, we have so many things we can do here. So many things. I'm going to play 1 and get this Trunks out. After getting this Trunks out, we are going to After getting this Trunks out, we are going to activate his effect, so we get to draw 1 card, and then we get to place 1 card. That's tight. We're going to activate Goku's Spirit Boost. So we're going to take down a marker there to put out Pan. Pan is limit 1, but she's going to come out and give my leader critical. After giving my leader critical, what I'm now going to do is swing with my leader. So he's 20k critical. We get to draw 1, draw 2. Oh my. After drawing 1 and drawing 2, we are going to put... how do I want to do this? This is actually a really crucial time. I gotta figure out how to do this correctly. Because I'm missing slightly some stuff. But you know what? We have faith. We can use this multiple times a turn. We got this. I'm going to go and put this other guy down. So I'm going to put this on the top of my deck. Okay. And then 20k critical. And then we get to swing here for 20k double strike. Okay. I'm going to activate this Goten to... Actually, this guy doesn't... He has a Spirit Boost effect. Sweet. So I don't have to use that yet. I'm going to activate this Goten, or this Spirit Boost to take her down 1 to activate the top of the deck. We're going to play him. And then we're going to tap this. And then we're going to blow up something on their side of the board. And then we can swing again for 20k. And then after swinging again for 20k, we only need 1 more 1-drop. So I'm going to discard this from my hand down in order to check the top card of my deck. Nope, so it gets discarded. Let's try to get lucky again. I'm going to do it 1 more time. Discard the top card of my deck. Wow. That kind of sucked. So that was unfortunate, but right now we're in a position where if we had gotten any 1-drop, we would have been able to Xeno Cell on turn 2. All we needed was to see a Gohan the Brawler or a Trunks the Brawler. we would have gotten it. Or even yeah, let me see how many ones we were deep. Wow, the next card. So the next card would have been it. The next card would have been it. That's so trash. And we've already used his spirit boost. We've already used his spirit boost. So yeah, there's no other thing we could have done that turn to get it. But one more card and this would have come out, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and then 12, and that would have been Cell Xeno. So that just kind of shows you how the deck is. There's a lot of RNG involved. You can set up the top of your deck, but as you can see, the hand size never gets too big. And the only reason why I have these guys here is because I'm still at 5 life. And if I see my super combos, instead of throwing them into the grave, I wouldn't be able to use them. So these guys are here to kind of tip the scale. So that is kind of that. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. I think this deck is a little weird. It's maybe 1 or 2 cards away from being very, very annoying. Like, it can already be annoying. Like, you could get Cell Xeno on turn 2 with 2 double strike swings coming in. So, don't make no mistake, that kind of sucks. That's a lot. However, it's very, very RNG dependent, and if I didn't draw Cell Xeno, this board isn't nearly as threatening. I mean, it's turn 2 kind of strong, but it's not nearly as threatening. So, that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you like the content, hit that subscribe button. My overall views of the deck was that if we get like a card that helps replenish the hand, it's probably going to tip this over, because this deck doesn't need more hand control. You need like 1 or 2 more good free plays, and this deck will actually be a force. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the deck in the comments. Let me know your takes on it, and I will see you guys the next time you decide to join Universe X. Later.